Welcome and listening to a radio station where the mighty hosts of heaven sing. Turn your radio on.
Hello YouTube, it's time for an update on the things that we have gotten done so far. And here is the silky pen. Alright, and this is the shelter that I built for them. And inside the shelter, we're actually going to have several mostly enclosed nest boxes for them, so they have a better coverage from wind and whatnot. And I may actually have Thomas cut the plywood right here, close to where the this post is, and fold the pieces of wood inside, like toward the inside, so that there's like a doorway instead of it just being open on this end. We have planted grass. I don't know if I can get the grass seed real well. There's some of it there. We planted the grass in the entire yard, and it's only been a couple of days, so we really don't have a lot going on with that yet, but we do, I don't know if you can see that, we do have a couple little sprouts coming up of grass, so that's good. That means it is growing. It's probably just going to take a while. We got the entire yard planted with grass. We had decided, well, first, before we started planting the grass, in order to give the grass time to grow, and because it needed to be done so that the younger chickens would learn to go into the chicken house here at night, we had to lock all of the chickens up in here, and they are staying in here for about 2 weeks. They are very unhappy right now because they don't want to be locked in here, but it has to be done because the younger guys need to learn to come in here to sleep. And his big daddy. But the younger guys need to learn to come in here to sleep, and if we lock just the young guys in here and leave the big guys out, then the big guys won't come in here to sleep anymore. And so they also needed to be locked up to give the grass time to grow, so they wouldn't eat the grass seed or the little seedlings before they really get a chance to start growing. So they're all in here. Like I said, they're very unhappy, but they don't have too much longer that they're going to have to stay in here, so they'll be let out pretty soon. We had decided to go ahead and since we put in our order for our chicks from Ideal this year, that's Ideal Poultry, and I'll go over different hatcheries and stuff later. But anyway, since we ordered some broiler birds from Ideal this year, we decided that since we need to keep those separated from our other chicks, because the broilers need a particular kind of feed so they don't grow too fast, we decided to just add on to our chick pen. So we have 2 chick pens, and we still need to get a door on this one. You can see we got the space open for it, but we need to get the door put up. We didn't have enough wood to make the door. We kind of undershot how much wood we needed. But we have our older chicks in here that we hatched from our own birds. They're hiding in the box to keep warm right now. I don't know if you can see in there, but they're in there. We still need to get some really thick plastic to put up here to protect them from rain and whatnot. So we still need to do that. There's Thomas, just came outside. Last night we, there's our duckies. Our duckies actually are not very happy with us right now. We lost our brown duck. We don't know what happened to him. There were no signs of struggle, you know, no indication that he was hurt or anything. He just disappeared. So we had thought about it, and we're like, you know, we kind of really noticed that he was starting to fly a lot more. Like, he'd fly to the top of the chick pen and then fly from there all the way to the top of the house. And so we were thinking that maybe he flew away, because not too far in roughly that direction there is a pond with some ducks and stuff, so we think he might have left to go join them. So these two guys are not very happy with us at the moment, because we just caught them and clipped their wings, because they're starting to learn to fly and we don't want them to fly away. So we clipped their wings, so they're not very happy with us, but they'll get over it. Anyway, last night we worked on expanding this yard. You see, I don't know if you can see roughly this line right here where these leaves are piled up, line going all the way up to the house. And we took the fence down from there and we expanded all the way down along here. And of course we have grass all planted here too. And we expanded it all the way down here, and see, we decided to stop at this little drain-off ditch that he made, because we didn't want the fence going over the drain-off ditch, because the chickens might go up underneath it and get out, and we don't want that to happen. But we came all the way up there, came up here, and came across the front of the parking area, and around here to the house. Now we came up to right here. We made a makeshift gate right here out of carabiners, and that way we can just, you know, detach it like that and get in and out that way. But the main thing that was funny was we ran out of our old fencing right at the end. So we ended up having to use some of the roll of new fencing. And I'll tell you what, this new stuff that we got, it is a bear to work with. This stuff is strong. It is very, very strong. It's going to be very durable, which is really good, because we primarily got that fencing for the dog. So, well, the dog in the goat pen. But so that's really good that that's going to be really, really strong and very durable. So as of right now, the only thing we have left to do is we need to buy more chicken wire, because or chicken mesh, the plastic mesh stuff, because we ran out of the chicken mesh for the silky pen. We only got most of it covered, so we need to get some more to finish covering that. And all of this where we expanded is not covered to keep the smaller chickens in, so we gotta cover.
Welcome and listening to a radio station where the mighty hosts of heaven sing. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. If you want to feel those good vibrations coming from the joy that His love can bring, turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Oh yes, turn your radio on. And listen to the music in the air. Turn your radio on. Oh yes, turn your radio on. And glory share. Turn your lights down low. Oh yes, turn your lights down low. And listen to the Master's radio. Get in touch with God.